Hello, this is short video, the week 2 video exercise on histology for the Bio 230 class with Professor Johnson. My name is Elisa Kodorobe, and today is Wednesday, November 7th, 2018. Alright, so I'm going to have to record myself discussing the function and structure of epithelial, connective, muscle, and nervous tissues. I'm also going to mention where each would be found in the body and spend about 1 minute on each type of tissue. And later I'm going to update that stuff and see how it goes. I'm also not very loud. I'm going to do my best to speak loudly and clearly, but my microphone's kind of wonky and I can't figure out how to get that weird humming out of the background. So, alright, the first of the 4 tissues is muscle tissue. There's 3 different kinds. We've got your skeletal, which are your large voluntary muscles. That would be anything that you can voluntarily control with regards to large or small, any sort of dynamic movement that you voluntarily control. There's also smooth muscle. Of the 3 muscle tissue types, smooth muscle is the kind of muscle that is involuntary for the most part. Think there's a sheath of muscle around your stomach that helps kind of churn food and break it down and stuff. And last but not least is cardiovascular muscle. Cardiovascular muscle is what your heart is made of. It's involuntary and it never stops beating, because if it does, you die. Epithelial tissue is the tissue that kind of covers lines. It lines the exterior part of your body as well as most of internal cavities. So it lines your intestines, your esophagus, your oral cavity, your nasal cavity. If there's a cavity, it's lined with epithelial tissue. And what it does is it can serve various functions, and it can be anything from secretion, like it'll secrete mucus or lubricants with regards to like inside your lungs. It'll protect, or like sweat glands in your epidermis will secrete sweat. What else? And oils. Your skin will produce oils. It also, like your intestinal lining has like absorptive properties. And yeah, mostly just protects, I guess. Keeps stuff that's not supposed to be inside your body outside of your body. And some membranes also have some of your epithelial membranes also have like a sort of filtration property, namely your lungs. It'll keep like dust and particles and stuff like that kind of out, I guess. But that's pretty much it for the epithelial tissue, I think. The next type would be, I want to say, nervous or connective. Well, both are parts that I still have to talk about. Nervous tissue is composed mainly of 2 different kinds of cells. One's neurons and the other one's glial cells. So neurons, they create and conduct impulses, and glial cells are the cells that provide structure. Any sort of your central nervous system and your peripheral nervous system are made of these kinds of cells. That's basically it for neurons, or the nervous tissue, rather. Last but not least is going to be connective tissue. Connective tissue is the most common type of tissue found in your body, and it makes absolutely everything from like cartilage, bone, adipose tissue, honestly, like everything really. Even blood and lymph are considered connective tissue. Anything that isn't part of the 3 other categories is connective tissue. And its purpose is generally support and like protection, in that, bones will provide support, and it also, like your skull is made of bone, but it's basically like a organic crash helmet to protect your internal organs, and not to mention your ribs also protect your internal organs and stuff like that. But they also have tons of other functions like blood, carry oxygen, oxygenate the body, and stuff like that. And that's basically it for the different types of tissues. Thank you for watching this video, and Professor Johnson, you have a great day.